American Language Course, Book 7, Lesson 2C. Hello. Open your Language Laboratory Activities booklet to Lesson 2C. Look at Figure 1. You see a picture of a classroom. There are 2 students in the classroom. There is a chalkboard in the classroom, too. There are 2 circles, a rectangle, and a triangle on the chalkboard. Now look at the picture. We will compare the 2 students and the shapes on the board. Answer the questions. Circle yes or no. Number 1. Is the girl shorter than the boy? Yes is the correct answer. Repeat. Yes, the girl is shorter than the boy. Now, listen and circle yes or no.
Number 2. Is the girl taller than the boy? Number 3. Is the boy's hair longer than the girl's hair? Number 4. Is the circle larger than the rectangle? Number 5. Is the triangle smaller than the circle?
Let's check your answers.
Number 2 is no. Repeat. Is the girl taller than the boy? No, the girl isn't taller than the boy. Number 3 is no. Repeat. Is the boy's hair longer than the girl's hair? No, the boy's hair isn't longer than the girl's hair. Number 4 is yes. Repeat. Is the circle larger than the rectangle? Yes, the circle is larger than the rectangle. Number 5 is yes. Repeat. Is the triangle smaller than the circle? Yes, the triangle is smaller than the circle.
Let's practice sentences with some. Listen to the example. What did you have for breakfast? Eggs.
I had some eggs for breakfast.
Now answer the questions.
Number 1. What did you have for breakfast? Eggs. Repeat. I had some eggs for breakfast. Number 2. What did you have for breakfast? Milk. Repeat. I had some milk for breakfast. Number 3. What did you have for breakfast? Orange juice. Repeat. I had some orange juice for breakfast. Number 4. What did she have for breakfast? Tea. Repeat. She had some tea for breakfast. Number 5. What did he have for breakfast? Coffee. Repeat. He had some coffee for breakfast. Number 6. What did they eat for breakfast? Bread and butter. Repeat. They ate some bread and butter for breakfast. Number 7. What do you want for breakfast? Fruit. Repeat. I want some fruit for breakfast.
Now let's practice sentences with any. Listen to the example. The Wilson family didn't have any butter for breakfast today. Eggs.
The Wilson family didn't have any eggs for breakfast today.
Now substitute the word in the sentence.
Number 1. Rice. Repeat. The Wilson family didn't have any rice for breakfast today. Number 2. Tea. Repeat. The Wilson family didn't have any tea for breakfast today. Number 3. Bread. Repeat. The Wilson family didn't have any bread for breakfast today. Number 4. Coffee. Repeat. The Wilson family didn't have any coffee for breakfast today. Number 5. Milk. Repeat. The Wilson family didn't have any milk for breakfast today.
Now go to Figure 2. Listen to the sentences. Write some or any. First, look at the example. Listen. I want some tea. Write some in the example. Now listen and write some or any.
Number 1. I need some money. Number 2. I didn't buy any fruit. Number 3. Do you want some coffee? Number 4. He put some money on the table. Number 5. She doesn't have any friends here. Number 6. Did you put some shirts in the suitcase? Number 7. I want some bread and butter. Number 8. She doesn't have any boys in her class. Number 9. He never takes any medicine. Number 10. He doesn't have any hair on his head.
Let's check your answers.
Number 1 is some. Repeat. I need some money. Number 2 is any. Repeat. I didn't buy any fruit. Number 3 is some. Repeat. Do you want some coffee? Number 4 is some. Repeat. He put some money on the table. Number 5 is any. Repeat. She doesn't have any friends here. Number 6 is some. Repeat. Did you put some shirts in the suitcase? Number 7 is some. Repeat. I want some bread and butter. Number 8 is any. Repeat. She doesn't have any boys in her class. Number 9 is any. Repeat. She never takes any medicine. Number 10 is any. Repeat. He doesn't have any hair on his head.
Look at Figure 3. Listen to the dialogue. Don't repeat.
I think I made a mistake on one of my math problems. Will you help me with it?
Yes, I'll help you. Which problem is it?
It's number 4. It's very hard.
Oh, I see your mistake. You needed to multiply, but you added.
I understand now. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. See you later.
Now listen and repeat the dialogue. I think I made a mistake on one of my math problems. Will you help me with it?
Yes, I'll help you. Which problem is it?
It's number 4. It's very hard.
Oh, I see your mistake. You needed to multiply, but you added.
I understand now. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. See you later.
Look at Figure 4. You will hear a paragraph 2 times. The first time, just listen. The second time, write the missing word.
Our new teacher, Miss Evans, looks like my Aunt Sarah. She is tall and has black hair. She is always smiling. Miss Evans wears very nice clothes. I think she and Aunt Sarah buy their clothes at the same store. Do you think she'll be nice like my Aunt Sarah?
Listen again and write the missing word.
Our new teacher, Miss Evans, looks like my Aunt Sarah. She is tall and has black hair. She is always smiling. Miss Evans wears very nice clothes. I think she and Aunt Sarah buy their clothes at the same store. Do you think she'll be nice like my Aunt Sarah?
Let's check your answers.
Number 1 is looks. L-O-O-K-S. Number 2 is I-S. Number 3 is she. S-H-E. Number 4 is wears. W-E-A-R-S. Number 5 is she. S-H-E. Number 6 is clothes. C-L-O-T-H-E-S. Number 7 is you. Y-O-U. Number 8 is my. M-Y.
Now look at Figure 5. Listen to a paragraph. Write down every number you hear. Remember, write only the numbers. You will hear the paragraph 2 times.
Captain Jackson is going to the commissary today. He is going to buy 4 cans of beans, 5 pounds of potatoes, 3 chickens, 2 gallons of milk, 4 pounds of tomatoes, and 1 big box of rice.
Listen again.
Captain Jackson is going to the commissary today. He is going to buy 4 cans of beans, 5 pounds of potatoes, 3 chickens, 2 gallons of milk, 4 pounds of tomatoes, and 1 big box of rice.
Let's check your answers.
Number 1 is 4. Number 2 is 5. Number 3 is 3. Number 4 is 2. Number 5 is 4. Number 6 is 1.
Look at Figure 5 again. Listen to another paragraph. Write the numbers that you hear. You will hear this paragraph twice.
Mike had 5 tests last month. He made the highest score on test number 1. His score was 96. His lowest score was on test number 4. He made a 74. His other scores were 82, 77, and 90. This month he will have 6 tests. He wants a score of 100 this month.
Listen again.
Mike had 5 tests last month. He made the highest score on test number 1. His score was 96. His lowest score was on test number 4. He made a 74. His other scores were 82, 77, and 90. This month, he will have 6 tests. He wants a score of 100 this month.
Let's check these answers.
Number 7 is 5. Number 8 is 1. Number 9 is 96. Number 10 is 4. Number 11 is 74. Number 12 is 82. Number 13 is 77. Number 14 is 90. Number 15 is 6. Number 16 is 100.
Look at Figure 6. Follow the directions and draw shapes.
Number 1. Draw a line from point A to point B. Draw a line from point B to point C. Draw a line from point C to point D. Draw a line from point D to point A. Number 2. Draw a line from point E to point F. Draw a line from point F to point G. Draw a line from point G to point E. Number 3. Draw a line from point H to point I. Draw a line from point I to point J. Draw a line from point J to point K. Draw a line from point K to point H.
Write the names under the shapes. Now, check your work.
Number 1 is a square. S-Q-U-A-R-E. Number 2 is a triangle. T-R-I-A-N-G-L-E. Number 3 is a rectangle. R-E-C-T-A-N-G-L-E.
Now look at Figure 7. Follow the directions and draw the shapes in Figure 7.
Draw a rectangle 2 inches long and 1/2 inch high. Write letter A at the lower left corner. Write letter B at the lower right corner. Write letter C at the upper right corner. Write letter D at the upper left corner. Draw a small square under corner A. Draw a small square under corner B. In the center of the line between corner D and corner C, draw another small square. On top of the triangle, draw a small circle.
Now look at Figure 8. Listen to the paragraph. Don't repeat. Just listen.
Do you always leave a tip for the waiter at a restaurant? Last week, my family and I went to a new restaurant. After dinner, Dad wrote a check. He didn't have any money for a tip. I gave him $3. He left it on the table for the waitress.
Now write the paragraph and put in punctuation and capital letters. You can see the paragraph and the drawings for figures 6, 7, and 8 on the answer page for this tape. This is the end of Lesson 2C, Book 7.